Hey guys, welcome back to Pyre Village. You know, I was really curious. In the last episode, I looked up the word pyre just to get to refresh my knowledge of the definition for pyre. And yeah, I was right. It means big fire, but it also means like it's like a big heap of combustible material, and most notably, it's for like ceremonial funerals and stuff, for like burning corpses. All right. So I think that might be a little foreshadowing. That's why I bring it up. That's all. Because you know how these games are. You usually start out in a nice little peaceful village, and then things go terribly wrong. I did play with the settings a little bit. I should have done this before. My bad. There are mouse controls, but so far we haven't needed them yet. And if anything, it might be a little distracting. So let's leave those on for now. Let's get back to the game. Let's get immersed. Let's get started. Hey, is that my dad? Hey, oh wait, I want to talk to the chickens. I'd rather talk to the chickens. So adorable! I want to be friends with every baby in the world. Every baby animal, that is. Alright. Talk to the chickens. Talk to my dad. Oh. Whoops, that's not my dad. I should have known by the sprite. But they kind of have the same hair color and Anyway, if it isn't Little Lyric. Heard you had quite the afternoon running around with my two boys. Got yourself in right a bit of a mischief and all. Yes, ma'am. That Kelsey could stand a lesson or two in manners if you ask me. Her folks will spoil her right rotten if they're not careful. Yeah. You do know she stole the amulet of power, right? Forgive me, dear. Forgot what I was talking to. But wait, you might be the perfect person to help me with something. Oh yeah? Because I do it for free? Don't go frowning like that. It'll only take a moment. I know how precious your time is, young as you are. See, my husband and I have been working to fix up this raised bed for a new crop, and we ran into a bit of a snag deciding what to plant. Pumpkins. Pumpkins right now. You need pumpkins in that field. Miss Molly, get pumpkins. What does that have to do with me? Have a little patience, would you? I'm getting to that part. Come on, just what do you want? I'm leaning towards a beautiful flower garden. Imagine glancing out the farmhouse window and seeing some real color blooming out there. Yes, ma'am. William, on the other hand, reckons on an herb garden would be best. For teas and salves and the like. The dull, practical choice. What? Herbs smell good. Grow some spearmint or something. So then, after days of bickering, I suggested we should turn the decision over to someone with no horse at all in our race. A neutral party, if you will. You're as impartial as they come, Little Lyric. What do you think? Take your time, even if there's only one clear choice. Yeah, no, I'm not taking my time. Obviously, the herbs. Flower garden would be pretty, but I think you should plant herbs. Teas and salves are more useful than flowers. Exactly! And who says herbs can't be pretty? Come on. Yeah. Oh well. Can't say I'm not disappointed, but fair is fair. Sworn to respect the decision of our little judge. That's me. I do appreciate your input, Little Lyric, even though you fell on the side of my dear husband. An herb garden it is. Jeez, lady, your husband's not exactly your enemy, okay? Who's that kid? Is that Finley? The chubby boy? It sure is. Oh, hey, Lyric. Want to hear a hilarious joke I made up? Why did the airship crash into the ocean? That's not a joke at all. That's actually terrifying to think about. Because the pilot was a tomato. Haha. Get it? Tomatoes can't fly airships. Yeah, that's stupid, Finley. Don't ever say that joke again. It doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Yeah, you can think of a better one. That's anybody can think about it. This chicken right here could think of a better joke than that, family, okay? God. Wait. Talk to the goats. You hit the large goat with a mallet on the head. Its comrades encircle you. Don't be nervous now, little Lyric. The goat turns into a man with a beard. Oh. Wait, is that the adventurer? I'm a little nervous. Because I've seen Goat Simulator. I know what goats are capable of. But gotta be strong. Can't let people show our weakness. Or see our weakness, sorry. Well, he would know, wouldn't he? My boy's got an unsanitary habit of falling asleep curled up next to him in the stalls. Be lying if I said I hadn't done the same thing. Oftentimes, so after a hard day's work, there's something real comforting in their general nature. Wow, my countryside's coming out a little bit. Oh no. Let's just say I live in a place where there's lots of red dirt. So, yeah. Anyway, here, go ahead and take this. It'll help you make fast friends. You receive 1 goat bladder. Oh no, it's a root. It's a goat root? That there is dream root. It only dream root, huh? It only grows here in these mountains. It only grows in these mountain woods, and the oryx can't get enough of it. Is that the oryx, this demonic goat next to me, or? Oh god. Oh no. Little known facts. Goats love hallucinogens. To your left is a sunlight oryx. You can tell from the sheen in her brown coat. Daybreak wool is the softest, warmest wool you'll ever find. Oh, okay. So these goats are imbued with elemental powers. On the other side's a moonlight oryx. Their coats come in shades of black or white, but what's truly special about them is their milk. Their black milk. Midnight milk is known across the land for its rich and filling flavor. It's said you can live off of it for weeks. Dang. Could use some of that in my house. Oh no, I have to choose? Well, what is this implying though? That they both seem useful. Let's see. Staying warm or being sustained. Nutritionally sustained. Well, let's see. I think you can live longer being hungry than you can being frozen. They both seem like good choices. However, I would rather not become a human popsicle. Yeah. I don't want to be a frozen body on the side of Mount Everest, you know? Dude, that's so weird. Ugh. To think about people hunching over. No, I'm not going to get into that. She was so happy to take it. But what about the others, Mr. William? Aren't they hungry? Yeah, the moonlight oryx just kind of shunned me. Oh, no, it's back. I am forgiven. Don't you fret, little Lyric. I've got plenty of dream root to go around. Dragged myself away from the calves in the barn to feed these beauties. Yes, ma'am. And feeding an oryx helps create a personal bond. Zoli there won't be forgetting your generosity anytime soon. Likewise, the Dark One won't forget your reluctance to feed them. So watch your back and as you sleep tonight. It's important we treasure our friendship with these wondrous creatures. Sad truth is, there aren't many of them left. A particular diet along with coin-hungry poachers make it hard for them to thrive anywhere but these mountains. In fact, these are likely some of the last domesticated oryx in the entire realm. We've got to look after them with special care. They're just goats. No, that's so sad. I wonder if they get lonely. In a way, it's sad, yes. But it also makes each one of them more precious. More meaningful a friend. That's how I try to see it anyway. Yes, William, that is looking on the bright side, and I can totally see where you're coming from. Taking things away definitely puts things in perspective. I could attest to that. In any case, thanks for helping me out, Zoli. Thanks. Wait, Zoli thanks you too. And hopes you'll be back soon with more dream root. Oh yes. If I feed them enough, do they evolve into their mega forms? Mega Oryx. What does the dark one do? He explained what this light brown one does and what the dark one does, but he didn't explain the other two. Oh well. Maybe we'll find out some other time. Do you have another joke, Finley? Would it be funny? Pumpkin! Yes, definitely pumpkin. Definitely pumpkin. Oh. What else is there? Can we go in here? No. Think outside the box. Gamer sense. This looks like an exit, right? No. Gamer sense. Where's my fishing rod? I need a fishing rod. You obtained the fishing rod after cutting off your pigtails. Oh, there's a squirrel in the water. Wait. What are you doing? Why are you hitting that basket full of swords? Oh, Lyric. Not bothered by the loud clanging, eh? Yeah, it's kind of annoying, actually. Myself, I'll take hammer on steel over the twins' constant bickering any day. They're at it again inside. I had to step out and clear my head, so I started banging these swords in this sword basket. A sword crate. Hard to believe those two shared a womb. Can't share so much as a toolbox these days. They do seem to fight a lot. All the time, actually. That's right.
Suppose it's just siblings being siblings, but then you and your sister get on like bread and butter, don't you?
I have a sister. I have a sister? Donovan, don't mess with me. We never fight. I guess that's true. Me and Isla don't really fight.
Hope your folks appreciate what they've got. Meanwhile, old Donovan's been out running shop noise brood. Get along now, Lyric. Gotta set these blades to cooling before dinner.
I think they're already cool, Donovan. I think you're just crazy.
Hilt and hammer. Reliable weapons and armor at affordable prices.
Donovan. Give me one of those blades. I have to defend myself from the Dark Oryx tonight. Can I go in here? I can't. You're seriously still mad at me, Sestra? After all this time? You can sure hold on to a grudge. It's not a grudge. You leave my tools lying around all the time. The winch just one example. Oh, and Sestra means little sister, blockhead. We're twins. I knew that. Does it really matter? Okay, you caught me. I never paid much attention to Miss Prim's lessons. Prim. To be fair, I was the victim of some pretty intense bullying from one of the other students. We were homeschooled. I was the only other student. Ha! Yeah, and you were a huge bully. Still are. Sestra. Oh, so that's how you want to settle this. Another bloody nose? Bring it on, Sestra. You can barely lift your hammer with those girly arms. That's racist. Hello. Oh, hey there, Lyric. Welcome to Hilton Hammer. thanks. I would ask of you one girl-sized armor, please. Reliable weapons and armor at affordable prices. How can we help? You can't. What was that about? I don't really care. I just came in to say hello. Sorry to interrupt. Yeah, you better. Actually, maybe you can settle something for us. Pumpkin! Pumpkin is your answer. You're a neutral third party. You'll be able to see right away my blockhead brother is wrong. No. No, 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 no. My sweet, not at all screwy sister is mad because I occasionally borrow her backup toolbox while I'm working on a piece for the shop. Yeah, who cares? Why do you guys even sell armor? Nobody needs it. How are you still in business? Just make horseshoes. My brother thinks it's nifty leaving my tools on whatever random table tickles his fancy. And trust me, lots of table tickles his fancy. Like they were his. And my sister thinks it's just swell getting furiously angry about it even though she never ever needs the tools I borrow. Oh, yeah? What do you think? Gonna have to side with Brianna on this. Yeah, it's pretty important putting your tools back where they belong. They teach you that in the military. In fact, if a tool's missing, they will not let you leave, or anybody leave, until it's found. Because if it's not in the toolbox, it could be in a jet engine or something. Yeah, back to work. Can I buy something? Wait, I don't even have any money. Let's leave. I'm not interested in armor anyway. I've trained my body for years, hardened it, conditioned it. It can take a beating, don't you worry. I don't know who that is, but I don't really care. Come on, don't be like that. Come on. Wait, let me check this cabbage out first. Donovan must really love cabbage. There's already plenty of it growing on the Dunnes farm. Yeah. Hey, Graham. There you are, Lyric. Hey, you think Kelsey's folks let her have it for breaking that bottle? Yeah, they probably broke a bottle over her head. I don't think so. Kelsey's parents let her get away with everything. Yeah, you're probably right. Why'd you let her take the blame anyway? I was trying to cover for her. She deserves it. No. Kelsey was the one who snuck into the cabin, and she was the one who knocked over the bottle. Okay. Yeah, I guess it was her fault. I just didn't want her to be grounded from the festival or anything. I like hanging out, all of us together. Thanks, Graham. It's sweet of you looking out for us like that. Even if Kelsey doesn't appreciate it. He likes me. Don't sweat it, you're embarrassing me. Anyway, I'll see you at dinner, Lyric. Should be a fun night. Should it? Besides, what are you doing over here just standing by the trees? It's nice, don't get me wrong, but, why? I guess he doesn't need a reason. Graham doesn't need a reason to stand in the trees. What's this? The Blossom Boutique, only the finest garments, specialty apparel. Hey, a squirrel. Talk to me. No? I guess there's only one squirrel you can talk to in this world. I'm not allowed inside the creepy old windmill, which is fine by me. Kelsey says she hears ghosts crying in there at night. Really? It's just a windmill. Kelsey, you're crazy. What voices? I don't hear any. I'm not talking to you. Mother says I can't have any dessert tonight because you went and told on me. Ha ha ha! Sorry, Kelsey. I didn't want Graham to... Don't bother. I'm never going to forgive you. Alright. Wow. You see, guys, this is what the amulet of power does to a person. It corrupts them. Oh, that's pretty.
That view. Oh, that view. Even as a child, I knew how lucky I was to have it. Songbirds flitting across the sky, moonfish shimmering in the lake, and the most romantic sunsets a girl could dream of, steps away from our door. Long, lazy hours I spent soaking it all in.
It is nice. Yeah, so, okay. Last episode I said that was a Scottish accent. I knew that wasn't quite right. But maybe it's not too far off. It's hard to say. I think it's Celtic, maybe, is the word. And without having much knowledge of, or, you know, the origins of Celtic culture, I do believe it's somewhere around there, right? Ireland or Scottish, they're not too far away from each other. I'm sure any native European, it's probably like, oh no, they're way different. Well, yeah, they're different, but they're not that far away. That's my point, okay? What's this guy doing? Oh, wait, that's my dad? What is he doing? Wait, your old man falls off the stepladder. He's not getting back anytime soon. Oh. Oh, yeah, you just washing the windows? I thought he was like creeping and like looking inside. Hey, it's my mom. Welcome to the Sleepy Dragon. Oh, you appear to be my daughter. There you are, Lyric. Your father said you couldn't be far from... Your father said you wouldn't be far behind him. Been busy today, have you? Yeah. No, not really. Not really. I was playing Heroes and Slimes with my friends. Well, you managed to arrive too late to help with the cooking. Too early to help dish up. You've got your father's knack for timing. I'll be needing you and your sister to plate and serve dinner in a short while, but I'm afraid you'll have to keep yourself busy until then. Okay. Thanks, Mom. Oh, kitty cat. Even when it's warm outside, you never stray too far from the fireplace, do you, Stormy? Good kitty. What a sweet cat. Is this my big sis? Hey, big sis, what's up?
Isla's my sister, but comparisons only flatter the one of us. She's older, for one, friendlier, cleverer, and far more talented. Oh, and very pretty. Cannot forget that. Nobody else ever did.
Okay. Yeah, she's alright. Oh, hey, Minnow. I wasn't sure I'd see you before dinner. Figured Dad would have put you to work after your little adventure. Huh? Does the whole village know about that already? Yeah, of course. What'd you expect? Gossip moves fast when you can count your neighbors on both hands. Especially gossip about a new villager. Yeah. Kelsey told her folks he was pretty nasty to you. Is that true? Well, he wasn't nice. Let's just put it that way. He was very stern. Yes. He wasn't that mean, though. Not really. He was mad, but only because we went into his house and broke a bottle. Kelsey's just being dramatic. Yeah. We did kind of break into his house. It is a crime, after all. What a surprise. Listen, Minnow, I know she's your best friend and all, but Kelsey sure is a brat sometimes. Yeah. We're apparently not friends anymore. Anyway, did you want to practice on the piano? Sure, I'll practice. They say on the next Mozart. Sure, I should practice that song you've been teaching me. Whenever you're ready, you remember the first few notes, don't you? Yes, hand placement. So I don't have like huge hands. I kind of have long fingers, I guess. So reaching on a piano, you would think would be easy for me. But whenever I took piano lessons a lot, well, I mean, it's been a while. It's been a long time, actually. It's been like 5 years or something. Maybe it's been longer than that. Anyway, my point is, you would think I would have reach, but it's not as easy as it seems. And I don't know how people do that. They'll like reach down 2 octaves with the same hand. Yeah. Nice. Aw. Isn't that cute? No. Don't let yourself get attached. You know all these people are going to be either kidnapped or slain in some attack on the village. Don't. I don't know. I can't even play something. Well, that's what practice is for, Minnow. You've got to keep at it. And speaking of practice, I should get back to mine. Yeah. Okay. Bye. Alright guys, so far nothing bad has happened. I'm interested to see where this goes. Because, you know, in the beginning it said, this is her story. It's not really the story of a typical adventurer, you know, saving the world and whatnot. Oftentimes in stories that say things like that, they say, oh, my story is not exciting, and it ends up being really exciting, right? So is that the way this is going to go, or is this really just a ride-along story, you know, that maybe there's not much conflict? I don't know. I thought we might get a hint of that in this episode. Maybe the whole thing with the goats, maybe that was hinting, or maybe it was like some sort of foreshadowing. I don't know. I have to think about it. Still, I'm enjoying it. Maybe we'll get to something new and exciting in the next episode. I hope you stick around and find out with me. Until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.